Hi guys, we're going to be dealing with mean, median, mode, and range today, at least a little bit of a review of that. So I did put kind of just the basic definitions that we kind of deal with each one of these up here so we could have a common language to talk about them. So when I talk about the mean, that's the average. So to get the average, I have to add up all the numbers and then I divide by how many numbers I have. The median. We find the median, like the median in the road, it's in the middle. So it's the middle number when the numbers are in order from lowest to highest. Now, some people like to do highest to lowest instead. It doesn't matter. As long as they're in order from one to the other, it's the middle number. The mode is the number that is the most frequent number on your data list. And range has to be from the highest number minus the lowest number. So we're going to take a look at a couple of these to just kind of make sure you have a good idea of how to go through and kind of solve these problems. So I have a set of numbers that looks like this. 53, 13, 34, 41, 26, 61, 34, 13, and 69. So when I go to look at them, probably the easiest thing to do is to start at the beginning and to kind of put your numbers in order. That's usually, I think, the easiest. So if I do this, the lowest number I see up here is 13. I have two of them. So 13 goes on my list twice. And let's see, the next one will be 26. There are two 34s. Oops. See, 41, 53, 61, and 69. Now it is fairly easy to go through and put them in order. That's usually the easiest way to do that. And then usually the easiest one actually is to do the range. So the highest number I have is 69 and the smallest is 13. So to find the range, I'm going to do 69 minus 13, which will be 56. That's my range. Now, if I look at this list, I have kind of two pieces that are kind of interesting. One of them is if I want to do the mode, it's the number that happens the most. The most anything repeats in this list is twice. It happens two times. So it is 13 and 34. They both happen twice. So those two are going to go and be the mode. Now, if one of them happened the most, most of the time there's only one mode. This happens to have two because they both repeat twice. Okay, so let's do the median. So to do the median, I want to find the number that's in the middle. So usually what a lot of people do is they'll start with the outside and kind of pair numbers. These two are kind of the two outside ones. And they'll keep pairing them up. And so the next pair would be these two. The next pair would be these two. The next pair would be these two. So this right here would be your median. So your median is going to be 34. Now, to find your mean, basically what you have to do is go through and add up all your numbers together and then divide by how many you have. So in my list, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 numbers. And then I'm going to have to take all of these and add them together. So I just start with the first one. So I have 13 and 13, 26, 2 34s, a 41, a 53, a 61, and a 69. So if I go through and total all of those, I get 344. And if I divide that by 9, it doesn't come out exactly evenly, but I can round it to 38.2. Oops. Guess it would help if I had enough room, huh? It would be 38.2. So that's going to be my mean. And again, sometimes it means a whole number, sometimes it's a decimal. It just depends on what's going on. Okay, so let's try one more. So if I have the list of 24, 31, 12, 38, 12, and 15. So before I even start, I'm going to go ahead and put them in order. So I have two 12s, a 15, a 24, 31, and 38. So if I look at those numbers, I've now got them arranged. Highest number is 38 and smallest is 12. So 38 minus 12 is going to be 26. That's your range. Now, the mode in this one I actually think is easier than the last one. This is the only number that repeats more than once. So that means your mode has to be 12. Okay, now we have a little bit of a challenge doing median this time. So let's start like we did the last time. So I'm going to pair up the biggest number and the smallest number and kind of mark them off. So biggest matches the smallest, next biggest, and next smallest. And then you'll notice right now there happens to be two numbers in the middle. So to be able to find the median, if I end up with two numbers in the middle, I'm going to have to add those two together and divide by 2. So let's see, that's going to be what? 39 divided by 2. So that's going to be 19.5. So that's going to be the median. So if you end up with two numbers that are exactly in the middle, you're just finding the average or the mean of those two numbers. What would be exactly in the middle? Okay, so to find the mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. And I'm going to have to add all of these up. So let's see, 12 and 12, and then 15, and then 24, and 31, and 38. So it's 132. Divided by 6 is going to be 22. So that is your mean. Okay, we'll take a look at a few other examples later on.